Hello students, welcome everyone. Welcome to our today's session that is related to our NCERT book of class 9th, that is chapter 2, polynomials. So today we will discuss the last exercise, that is exercise 2.5 of our chapter. Okay, so here we start. Before starting the exercise, a few of the identities are there that you should know. Okay, these are the few identities. Just have a look here. Identity 1, 2, 3 and 4. This we have also discussed in our class 8. Okay, these identity it is related to class 8 that we have discussed in class 8 also. And we will solve the question related to these identities in our class 9th also. And few identities are new one. So before starting this chapter, you have to learn all these identities. Okay, few for example, first one is a plus b whole square. It is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Similarly, a minus b whole square. It is a square minus 2ab plus b square. And if we are having two squares, a square minus b square, then we can solve it as a plus b and a minus b. Similarly, the identity fourth, x plus a and x plus b, we are having x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, and if here a and b are the negative terms, then we will use a and b with that negative sign. Okay, we can easily put the values and solve our questions. Yes, new exercise in new identity in class 9th is a plus b plus c whole square. Okay, so the result is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. Same if we are having a plus b whole cube, then we can solve it as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab and a plus b. And if I am having the identity like a minus b whole cube, then we can solve it as a cube minus b cube minus 3ab and bracket a minus b. Okay, you can expand it also. You can write it in the form as a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Which one is easier for you to learn? You can learn in that way. Yes, last identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. We can expand it as a plus b plus c, and in multiplication in another bracket we are having a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc and minus ca. So what you need to do, you need to learn all these identities, okay, so that it is easier for you to solve the question. Okay, let us start with our exercise 2.5. So here we are having our exercise, that is exercise 2.5. The very first question, it is using the suitable identity we have to find the product. If it is written there that using the suitable identity, it means you have to use the identity. So just have a look what our first question is. X plus 4 into x plus 10. So just have a look here. And this is closely related to x plus a into x plus b, where a is 4 and b is 10. Now let us put all the values in the given identities. Instead of x, we will put x here. Instead of a, 4. Instead of b, 10. Okay, so when we are solving, we are getting an answer. Okay, now just have a look our second part, second question. What is the difference in second question number first and question number second? दोनों parts में क्या difference है? Here A is positive but B is negative. Just have a close look to the question. A is 8 and B is minus 10. So just see when we are putting the value. Instead of 10, we are putting minus 10. So it is 8 minus 10. 8 into minus 10. So here we are finding the change in our question. Just see third part. Third part is again x plus a, x plus b. But here x says, what is the value for x? Just have a look. X की value है 3x. Instead of x, we will put 3x. Instead of a, 4. Instead of b, minus 5. So once we have put the value, we can find our answer. So all three questions we have using the identities, that is x plus a and x plus b. Yes, now see the fourth part of question. Fourth part is, it is a plus b. Just see, have a look. A plus b and a minus b. So we know it is a square minus b square. Okay, so we have put the values and we have find our answer. All questions are similar to the question we have solved in our previous class, in our class 8th. Okay. Yes, now see question number second. In question number second, what we have to do? We have to find the product, but without directly multiplying. No need to multiply it directly. Using the identity, find the product. Okay, so just see how can you split it up. 103 into 107. So 103 can be written as 100 plus 3 and 107 can be written as 100 plus 7. So the value of x is 100. Value of a is 3. Value of b is 7. So what we have done, we have put all the value in the identities. Okay, that is 100 square. A plus b, it is 3 plus 7 into x means into 100 and a into b 3 into 7. So once we have solved it, we have find our answer. Okay, just see how we have split it up second part. Once you know how to split it up, then you can easily put the value in the identity. Just see 95 into 96, you can write it as 100 minus 5 and 100 minus 4. You can also write it as 90 plus 5 and 90 plus 6. It's up to you. See the third part. 104 into 96. So we have split it up like 100 plus 4, 100 minus 4. So on seeing the split up, we can easily find it out that we are using the identity, that is a square minus b square. Okay, so using the identity a square minus b square, we have find our answer. Okay, so these questions are related to the finding the product. Yes, question number third. It is also related to our previous class, that is class 8. What you need to do? You need to factorize using the proper identities. What you know, you can factorize it. Okay, so just see the factorization. What is the possible factorization? 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. So when we have a close look here, what we are finding, that 9x square, it means what we are having, 9 is the square of 3, y is the square of y, and in between we are having 2ab. Okay, and when we are correlating both of the terms, what we are finding, it is x plus y whole square, where x is 3x, where y is y. Okay, so when we are comparing both, what we are finding, it is 3x plus y whole square. Okay, similarly we will solve the rest of the question of question number 3. Second, it is same as question number first. See the third one. X square minus y square upon 100. Okay, so x square is the square of x. Y square upon 100 is the square of y upon 10. So we will use the identity a plus b and a minus b. Okay, similar we have done in our previous class. Yes, now question number 4. It is again, we have to expand using the suitable identity. Okay, just see the question. What the question is? It is x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. So we know that a plus b plus c whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc and plus 2ca. Okay, now we will find it out. Value of x is x only. Value of y is 2y. Value of z is 4z. So what we will do? We will interchange it. Instead of those, we will put the values there. Okay, instead of x, we will put x. Instead of y, we will put 2y. Instead of z, we will put 2z. And once we have solved, we are finding our answer. Okay, so similarly, if we are having negative sign, just see third part. Here x is negative. So what we are putting, instead of x, we are putting minus x. In fourth part, b and c both are negative. So instead of the y, we are putting minus 7b. Instead of z, minus c. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to put the sign also there. Okay, जैसे अगर हमने sign put किया, we will get our correct answer. don't forget to put the sign. You need to put the value with the sign because the identity we are having only for positive. Okay. So now see our next question. That is question number 5. Now question number 5 is factorize. Again we are having the factorization. Okay. Now just see what the question is. 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square plus 12xy minus 24yz minus 16xz. Okay, so when we are having when we see this question, what we can correlate it with, that it may be equal to a plus b plus c whole square. Okay, so let us cross check. Is it possible? So what we are doing, 4x square, it is square of 2x. 9y square, square of 3y. 16z square. Here we have written minus 4z. Now why we have written here minus 4z? Just see here. This 24yz negative, 16xz negative means z is negative because z is common in both, or y or x both are negative. So we can do any of the things. We can put z as negative or x or y both as negative. Any of the thing we can do. Okay. If x and y both are negative, then these two terms are negative. If z is negative, then also it can be negative. Okay. So just see how we have solved. Just we have split it up, and this is the square of 2x plus 3y minus 4z whole square. Okay, yes. See the second part of question number 5. In second part, you are seeing the root 2. Okay, as soon as you see the root, you see the decimal, you see the fraction, जस्ट आप लोग घबरा जाते हैं कि अरे ये क्वेश्चन कैसे होगा, here root is there, here fraction is there, अब तो क्वेश्चन बहुत टफ हो गया. बट आपको घबराना नहीं है, जस्ट सी कैसे आप उससे स्प्लिट अप करते हो. ओके, जस्ट सी 2x होल स्क्वायर. सो वी नो दैट 2 का स्क्वायर रूट क्या होगा, बट यू कैन राइट इट एज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 2. 2 can be write it as square root of 2 square. Okay, then y square 8. When you split up 8, it is 2 into 2 into 2. So you can write it as 2 root 2 z. Rest of the values we have put. Okay, now see here. This minus xy, it is negative. Minus xz, it is negative. What it means? या तो x नेगेटिव होगा या y और z दोनों नेगेटिव होंगे. Okay, y and z दोनों नेगेटिव होंगे. So you can put y and z both as negative or x as negative. Okay, both are the correct one. Yes, see question number 6. Write the following cubes in expanded form. Now again you have to write in expanded form. See what the question is. 2x plus 1 whole cube. So as soon as you see the question, you should learn, you should remind that identity, that you know that what x plus y whole cube is. Okay, I have told you now, you have to learn the identities. Then only it is easier for you to solve the questions. So what a plus b whole cube or x plus y whole cube is? X cube plus y cube plus 3xy and x plus y. Now we will put the values here. Instead of x, we are putting 2x. Instead of y, we are putting 1. And once we have put all the values, we will solve it and we can easily expand it. Okay, just see this third part. It is in fraction. Okay, again fraction hai, kaise hoga? No need to worry. Just instead of x, you will put 3 upon 2x. So 3 upon 2x whole cube is 27 upon 8x cube. So simply the way is similar. ये नहीं कि fraction है, root है, कैसे होगा, नहीं. Way is similar. Similar way is there. You all know how to calculate it. Just put the values in the identity. You can find out your answer. Okay. Yes. Now question number 7. You have to evaluate the following using suitable identities. Okay. Using the identities, you have to find the solution. 99 cube. Simply you know it is 99 into 99 into 99. But using the identity, you have to solve it. So how can you split 99? It is 100 minus 1. 99 cube means 100 minus 1 whole cube. Now you can use the identity. Which identity? You know that what x minus y whole cube is. Okay. Similarly, you can split it up 100 plus 2. 102 you can write it as 100 plus 2. 998 you can write 998. You can write it as 1000 minus 2. Okay, so similar identity you can use and you can solve your question. Just see question number 8. Question number 8 is again factorize. Okay, question number 6 and 7 is related to the expansion form. Now question number 8, it is the reverse of it. You have to factorize the following. Just see what the question is. 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square means it is closely related with the identity a plus b whole cube. But we will cross check it. Okay, just see. 8a cube, it can be written as 2a whole cube. B cube, it is written as b cube, then 3, then 2a square, b, then 3 into 2a and b square. Okay, in the same way, we have split it up. Now, this is equal to, किसके equal होगा ये? 2a plus b whole cube. When you cross check it, when you correlate it with the identity, just see the identity written here. When you correlate it with it, you can find your answer. Okay. In the same way, rest of the question you will solve. Okay. Way is similar. Way is similar. Okay. Just see it is of negative sign. So which identity you will use? You will use x minus y whole cube, or you will use x plus y whole cube. Okay. For example, in second part, in first part it is x plus y whole cube. In second part it is x minus y whole cube. Okay, in third part again it is x minus y whole cube. Okay, 27 it is the cube of 3. 125 cube of 5. Okay, in fourth part 64 it is cube of 4. 27 cube of 3. 144 it is the multiplication of 4 square, 3 and 3. So you can easily find it out. Once you start solving your question, you can easily find it out. Okay, so this is all regarding your exercise question number 1 to 8. Remaining of the question we will discuss in our next video. Till then, just go through the video and complete your work. Okay, for more updates, for more videos, just like and subscribe. Thank you.